News 46 is brought to you by...
Are you hungry? We've got food!
And lots of it!
Wolfie's Restaurant is famous for their food and great racing atmosphere. So if you're looking for the best barbecue ribs, beef barbecue, pulled pork sandwiches with homemade chips, pizza, wings, chicken strips, and so much more.
Come to Wolfie's!
537-1111.
On February 1st, News 46 learned of an accident that occurred on Linda and Fairbanks Street. This was a head-on collision, and a drunk driver was involved. The lady who hit the man received a DUI. The man who was hit, though, the victim, Richard Lee, at the time did not look like he was going to make it. Mercy Air had to take him to Las Vegas, to UMC Trauma Center. We're glad to tell you, though, that Richard Lee is here, and he's going to talk to us about what happened on that day.
I'm doing better. I'm about 40% now. I still hurt everywhere, but I'm on my feet, and I'm glad of that.
What injuries did you sustain in this accident?
I have a broken nose. My left side of my face is cut up by my eye. My right knee is swollen. My left shoulder is messed up. My left elbow has a gash in it. And also my right foot was swollen. That did go down. And my black eyes are almost gone, but they were very black the day after.
What do you remember from that day? What were you doing, and when does your memory just stop?
The only thing that I could remember, I was on my way home from Sears. I was on Linda, and I just passed Basin. And the next thing I remembered, I was outside the ambulance with the sheriff. I had no idea what happened, and I was bleeding. I was bleeding out of the side of my face, and my right knee was squirting blood. And I kind of refused medical help, and then I see my knee squirting blood, so I guess you're going to have to take care of me.
I remember being there on the scene, and you were just in a daze, it seemed. It all happened so quick. What happened to your truck? What's the status of your truck at this point? Obviously totaled?
My truck is scrap metal. It was a restored 89 Dakota. It's worth nothing now, just scrap. The engine's stuck in the firewall. Everything has been on the truck from the front to the back.
And prior to the interview, you told me that you just had this particular truck of yours restored.
Yeah, the truck was totally restored last year. Fresh paint on it. It was beautiful.
What is the status of this whole situation right now?
I don't know. I'm waiting on the sheriff department to release some information. I have a lawyer, and he hasn't been able to get the information yet.
You received service from Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue. They were on the scene. Is there anything you'd like to say to them about their service?
Yes, thank you very much for what you did, because I was bleeding all over the place, and you got me patched up, and you did a great job.
It's not all the time when News 46 sees an accident that occurred such as this one and actually gets to talk to the person who was hit. So we would like to thank Richard Lee for speaking with us, and we hope he does better. This is Zach Fuentes for News 46.